Welcome to our Real Estate Fallacy series. In this series, we're going to uncover fallacies that real estate agents believe to be true, but ultimately end up in ruin.
Hi, I'm Voltaire Lepe, CEO of Lepe Temo Properties, top 1% agent in San Diego County. And today, we're going to go over episode 2 of our series, Real Estate Fallacies. This episode is called All Realtors Are Rich. I'm going to tell you a cool story about a really rich realtor. His name is Juan. We used to work together at a company early on in my real estate career. So one day I was at a property. I was representing the buyer, Juan was representing the seller, and I was at a property meeting some tenants, telling them that they're going to have to be out because my buyer was going to buy the property. So as I was at the property and I was leaving, they go, "Man, that guy Juan is rich, must be nice to be him." And I thought about it, I'm like, Juan, the one that I know, he's rich? And they're like, yeah, he's rich. I'll tell you more about it in a bit. But first I was kind of thrown back, right? Because, you know, he was a newer agent, just like a bunch of us just recently got minted our real estate license to start practicing real estate. And during that time, 2004 to 2007, if you're a real estate agent back then, you were making money. I mean, you didn't need to know nothing about real estate. You didn't have to have a business plan. You just jumped in, got your license, and you're making money. Now, it wasn't life-changing money, but it was chunks of $10, $20, $30,000 at a time that you were making on these deals. During that time, if you guys remember, anyone could get a loan. So it was really easy to sell houses. Now, like most agents during that time and even now, Juan, he had a really nice car. He had, especially during that time, he had some nicer clothes and some pocket change. Now, what he didn't have was real assets. He didn't have real estate income properties producing monthly rents. He didn't have a stock portfolio that was super legit. He didn't have a really nice savings account that would just, pay expenses for a year straight, whether he was making money or not. He didn't have a super dope business that just did good in good times and bad times. He was just an agent like everybody else, and in reality, he wasn't rich at all. So I asked the tenant, I go, "What makes you think he's rich?" And she goes, "Pues tiene un BMW," right? Which is, well, he's got a BMW. Of course he's rich, And I started thinking, like, my first thought was, man, should I get a BMW and start getting some respect up in this motherfucker? And my second thought was, man, that's all really it takes. You just got to get a nice car and people think you're rich. So it's kind of this thing that I just learned about the mindset of people was really intriguing to me. So the moral of the story is that if you're in real estate right now, or you're thinking about getting into real estate, and you're thinking, or you got into real estate because you saw somebody else that was successful, that was rich, right? Then you might have something a surprise waiting for you, right? That you're not going to get rich just off the bat, just like your buddy did because your buddy has a new car, BMW or whatever it is. It takes a lot of work, and to be really rich, you need some real assets, and it takes time. So the moral of the story is not all real estate agents are rich, even though potentially that's exactly what you might think from the looks of it. If you have any questions about how to get rich and how to build real assets, please reach out to me and we could talk.